Well, good morning. Welcome. Monday morning, March 17th, and guess what? Guess what? We had a big storm go through here yesterday. We lost power at the house for about 5 hours yesterday. At the house, most of the town lost power too. They got it back on, came back on about 5:30. But when I was coming to work this morning through the back way, the little town there, and there's no lights. That's right at our milepost 8 siding, so no electricity, won't have a hot wheel detector. But here I am at work, and guess what? There's no power here at work either. That's not good. So they got a loaded train sitting down here because they can't dump it. Feeders won't run without electricity. Okay, they didn't pay the hamsters. What are you gonna do? So we got a dead track today. And I'm going to head out and do some tamping today. All-day track. And we're going to haul some ballast. Okay, so I have no idea. We've had power go out here quite a bit, actually, over the years, surprisingly. And this place runs on power. Okay. Hope you enjoyed today's show. Have a really good day. Tuesday morning, and look what showed up. Many years ago, we had the power go out here at the harbor in the winter, and they brought in this huge Caterpillar generator. I suggested that to them yesterday. Well, I didn't suggest it, I just told the story of that's what happened. But anyway, they must have liked that idea, and we've got a big generator here because the power's still not on. Wow. I don't hear it running, so they got to plumb it into the substation up here. Goodness. Train's still sitting down there. Wow. Wow. Okay, how about that? Tuesday morning. You gotta know what you're doing to plumb a generator into that substation. All right. Well, this is the end of Tuesday here. I got her going. There's cables. My goodness gracious, the cables coming out of that thing. Goes into a transformer over there. And they put a fence up around it, which is required by federal law to have a fence around that transformer. And then there's a up there feeds into that. That's where all the power feeds the harbor facility, and behind that is the power company's substation. But apparently they've got that cut off. I would assume they have that cut off. So I don't know when we're going to get power. They said they had problems with the lines down. I don't know, but still a lot of people without power, I guess. This has been a day full of problems over the hill with different stuff and trying to get everything started up again. And the Hot Wheel detector quit working. I reset it. The train went up to the mine. I reset the control boxes in the detector. When the train came back through, it gave a detector not working message. So they're going to have to put their computer on it. I can't do that. Anyway, and I got tamper problems. I was tried to go into a left-hand curve, and the jack beam on the right side, the jack just wants to yank track up out of the ground and won't stop. So I did a lot of diagnosing today on the tamper. I think I have another bad servo valve. Anyway, that's where we're at now. Hopefully tomorrow's a better day, huh? But you got problems, you got to deal with them. Okay. Okay, here we go. He's on dynamic braking. He just knocked the dynamics off. He's going to drive, and he's going to start throttling up. There, he's starting to throttle.
Hello, Jared. Get it, bro. Yeah, we're ready.
Going about 20 miles an hour right now. These are all loads. Okay. There we go. All right. I gotta get back out here and get some more tamping done. Yesterday, the hot wheel detector did not work. I reset it, and then it gave a detector after that. The next trip, the detector not working message. We'll see what happens today.
Cumberland hot wheel detector. Milepost 8.0. No defects.
How about that? It's working now. Awesome. Well, Thursday morning here, we're going to get some rain. I just got brought a train load of coal in. And I got a Frontier Railroad mechanic here helping me do some diagnosing on, got a couple electrical problems on the Tamper. And he broke a plug. Not good. It's a screw-in plug. It's got one of those connectors that screw around, pushes in, screws that thing in tight. Anyway, he's currently trying to fix it. If he can't fix it, we ain't doing no more Tampa because it goes into the servo valve. Thought a servo valve might be bad. Put the new servo valve on. Like I said, then that plug is messed up. So that's where we're at. They got their power back on. That's no longer running. The power came back on yesterday about noon or so. Well, I don't know when they're going to come and pick that stuff up. All right, that's where we're at today. Okay, just tamp curve 13 here, and I've officially got everything on my geometry report. Everything, all the pages are done. That was the last one, curve 13 right here. Really wasn't that bad, but I got it, I fixed it up, and everything is done. How about that? Everything is done. Great. Okay, it's Friday morning. The prep plant's down again, but they're not running trains, so I'm going up here and tamp another curve today, and maybe another one. We'll see how much time I got. Alrighty. I want to, well, that didn't work out. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching, and hope you have a really good day. It's been a good week, got a lot done. Yesterday, like I said, I had Frontier mechanic in here to help me diagnose, and we didn't come up with much. He's going to make some phone calls to people that have more knowledge than us and see what we can come up with. Because my left side, when I go to left reference over here, I can tamp when I'm in right reference. When I go to left reference, things all mess up. So, okay, that's it.